Yes, it's a very, very good tournament. First time 24 teams, the best teams are all here. And then you see the round of the last 16. You see only good teams and you have the surprises. When you mean that this team is favorite and will win against the supposed weak team, you have the surprise. That's not the case. Like you saw this Morocco game against Benin, or you saw the other games already with surprises like Egypt at home lost against the third of the group stage, South Africa, and the last one from the third. So you can say that a lot of surprises are here, and it's not easy for the best teams to show that they are really the best teams. For the moment we have, of course, Senegal, who is one of the favorites, but we are losing already 3 favorites. They are out with Cameroon, with Egypt, of course, and also with Morocco. So I'm sure that there will be other surprises in this tournament. Yes, what I could see in the first round is a lot of games with only 1 goal or 0-0. There was one match day with 3-0-0. This is a disappointment for people who like football with goals, suspense. Fortunately, we did one nice game against Cameroon with 5 goals. I think this was perhaps one of the most spectacular match. And then the level is very high. Everybody is well prepared, especially in the first games. When you see this Zimbabwe or Burundi in the first games, they are all the time very strong. And then later they can have problems. But the level is more and more equal now, and it's very, very difficult to make high scores. There was only one, I think, for Mali, but all the other scores are very close. Yes, of course, we saw it already against Madagascar. 2 individual mistakes on the goals, gifts. So now the moment has come that it's not a good moment to make gifts. And we have to be more disciplined. We have to be more committed in the defensive job. What we did yesterday in the halftime, we changed the organization in the midfield. That Alex is helping a little bit more our 2 defensive midfielders, and it was better in the second half because our fullbacks could stay closer to the wingers, which was not the case in the first half. And also, you know, sometimes I think there is a lack of communication between our players, between goalkeepers, central defenders, between central defenders and fullbacks, between fullbacks and wingers. So we must be better in this department, in the communication, especially in the defensive organization of our players. Yes, at first I'm happy that we have the VAR now, because until now there was not any history, not any problem with the referees. We have to recognize that I didn't see any scandal. Now with the VAR, it's sure that especially for the offside, it's a help for the referees, for everybody, because they cannot see at the same time the ball is coming and going, what's happening in 2 different places at the same time. We need the VAR for that. We need the VAR also for the fouls, for the penalties, or for some mistakes of the referees that can happen. But you have still the interpretation of the VAR for the handball in the box. There is still a human interpretation. Is it a penalty or not? The ball is here, but was it a real intentional hand or not? So still, it's not a guarantee. There is no error from the referees. Yes, we played already with 18 players from 23, which is already good. I hope that we can see other players also. We want all the time to see this attitude in the training sessions, that they show us that they are committed in the warming up, in little details, in the participation, in the exercises. All these things, I think our young players will have the chance to participate. We saw already Chukwueze, we saw Paul Onuachu, we saw starting Kalu, we saw starting behind other people also. We changed although we saw John Ogu. It's good. We saw the second goalkeeper. We have now already 17, 18 players who had this rhythm of the competition. It's not easy to play everybody also. And I'm waiting for some of them that they show more investment, more motivation in the training session.